Thank you for joining us here at hockeyus.com. This is a skate that we're going to be reviewing today. It's the Reebok 9K Pump. This skate has actually been out for about a year now. It's gone through some different changes. This year, Reebok has really lightened this skate up with the materials that they're using on the outside. They're very rigid, really nice, resist skate cuts. They're impervious to water, and they actually even changed the tongue on here. If you look at the tongue, it almost feels like a wetsuit material that they're using on the inside here. And they gave you a nice stiff lace bite bar that's in here for you guys that have a problem with lace bite. This thing won't fail as soon as a lot of other products do. And if you look, they actually put some indentations here, and that's to bend with you as you move, depending on whether you like to put your shin guard inside or outside. It's got a nice thin tongue, so it won't interfere with any of those. One of the features that we'll point out to you today is if you remove the footbed, which I'll show you here. Alright, it's got the Griptonite technology, which we spoke with in the new 2009 Easton sticks. This Griptonite is a material that they're using on their sticks that is basically, I guess it's a dip or spray on or whatever. It's an aftermarket material that they're using. It almost feels like a rubber to help prevent your heel from slipping back and forth inside the boot. Okay. Alright, now we're going to talk about the inside of the skate here. The inside of the skate is called Dri-Lex. It's basically a material. It's not like the Bauer Vapor 40, where it kind of feels like a leather. We'll just put these laces down here. Where it kind of feels like a leather, a man-made chamois that's on the inside. This is actually a material that is sprayed for antimicrobial purposes, and also is treated so it doesn't suck up a lot of moisture. This keeps the product nice and fresh. So if you do take care and maintain the skates, you won't have a problem with a lot of bacteria and smelling on this particular skate. This skate is very, very light. This is one of our top skates that we've seen with people in Reeboks. This skate here, the 9K, is very light. Like I said, from last year, this skate here is probably, they cut the weight almost a third. But what I'm going to point out here, only on the Reebok line, it has a Skatelock technology, which I'll show you. When you're tying up your skate in this area here, if you like it to be loose, you like it to be tight, vice versa, on the top last 4 eye holes here, what you basically do is you pull this and you lock it. And basically that lock, if you heard that click right there, stays this way. Then you can do your last 4 holes, and then all you do is just simply pull, that comes out, and you can take the skate off. Alright, one of the other features that we're going to show to you is the pump itself. This pump here, again, I tell a lot of people that don't expect this pump to feel when you have it on your foot and you're pumping it up, and it feels like a blood pressure cuff that's pumping up around your foot. It's going to squeeze your foot really tight. This actually is only incorporated just around here in the ankle. So once you have these skates heated and they're molded to your feet, we recommend that you do not pump these up for at least 24 hours because that bladder is heat sealed on the inside of there. And if you do pump this up when they're hot, then you will have a problem with bladder failure. We've actually had a couple of reports of bladder failures, but again, they were skates that were probably heated up and then pumped up shortly after after they were heated, which they advise you not to do. We haven't had a ton of failures, but we did have some reports on them. Basically, all you want to do is you want to take the pump with your finger. Maybe do it 8 or 9 times, and you can actually hear the air getting sucked into the bladder. If you turn the skate to the other side, there's a relief valve. And I don't know if you could have heard that or not, but that was all the air that was coming out of the bladder. This skate is really nice and light. Again, this is the Reebok 9K Pump that you'll see only here at hockeyus.com.